Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Chattanooga Lookouts. The Biscuits are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Aldo Abreu, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Into the box, Lucas Pitts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And just a chamber of commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Again, a 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So coming to the plate, Jesse Pitts. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Wendell Lombard. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 2-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Craig Shantz. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Hard hit ball to short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first, and Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. Bill Pitts, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now in the box, Pedro Juarez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it. Hooper. He's got it 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Trujillo, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, James Bush, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Ponson is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. The Biscuits lead it 1-0. Now batting, Octavio Veras. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is outside for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Vinny Oliveros, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Digging in, Doug Story. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Samuels is there. 2 down. Into the box now. Thurman Hanson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Veras stands at second with 2 gone. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Three and one. Here it is. Hit toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Samuels. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Count remains full. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
Stepping up to the plate, Ezra Chassin. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Nope.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Jack Whitney. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Lombard comes up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Louis Rienzi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pitts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So striding in, Jimmy Hooper. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Lucas Pitts. One out, nobody on. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jesse Pitts.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Ward Naquin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So digging in now, Eduardo Gutierrez comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Pedro Juarez. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter,
at the plate, Giancarlo Trujillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I got to count 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Veras corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. So striding forward now, Wendell Lombard. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1-1, here it comes. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout
right
there.
fielder,
Not a whole
33.
lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Craig Shantz. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he's safe.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing.
Now
but
batting.
hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second.
Barrett.
Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Octavio Veras. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Vinny Oliveros. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the second
Digging
baseman.
in, Doug Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 is in off the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, James Bush. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Samuels. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now at the plate, Ezra Chassin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Chance is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jack Whitney comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Samuels leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Digging in the switch hitter, Thurman Hanson. He reached on a single in his first try. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The left fielder, number 3, Jimmy Hooper.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Hooper. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. On a line to shortstop. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run.
14. Lucas Pitts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lucas Pitts. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Pitts.
Runner at first following the error, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jesse Pitts. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Wendell Lombard. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Pitts on second. Pitts on at first with 2 down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and Montgomery's out in front here, 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Louis Rienzi. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fouled off. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Naquin.
Now at the plate, Ward Naquin. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready on 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
Now
blows
batting,
smoke by a guy at the
baseman,
letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Gutierrez, and it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job
hitter,
by the
number
batter
5.
right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment,
Juarez.
stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead.
Please.
Paul Wood
Now
takes the mound to
pitching for
try to get
Montgomery.
out of this mess.
Number 15.
There are 2 on with only
Paul
1 away.
Wood.
Standing in now, Pedro Juarez, and able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Hooper makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Trujillo. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chance has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Manuel Morales takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Craig Shantz. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and
Now
I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Octavio Veras will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
High in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vinny Oliveros. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
One ball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Doug Story. High in the air out to center field. Bush is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Thurman Ponson. He singled his last time up. Oliveros, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Biscuits lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, James Bush, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Frank Samuels will be next. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, Frank Samuels, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now the 2-1 is a fastball swung on and missed.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Ezra Chassin got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Jack Whitney.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. To first, reined in. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up, and Montgomery's out in front here, 4-0. Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here.
Ladies
Derek
and gentlemen,
Butcher
your
is on to pitch
please.
from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Lookout number 6, Derek Butcher.
Stepping into the box, Jimmy Hooper, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bush going back, still going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Standing in now, Lucas Pitts. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Jesse.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Samuels giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Pitts at second. Pitts on at first with nobody out. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 33. Craig.
Settling in now, Craig Shantz. Has a look, now the pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naquin is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping up now, Octavio Veras. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 1-1. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Tanner Rainey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Vinny Oliveros. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. In to score the runner from second. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box now, Doug Story. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Make it 9-0.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate, Thurman Ponson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Story is off of first with 2 away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Naquin is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Biscuits lead it 9-0. Striding in, Louis Rienzi.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is there. 1 down.
The left
Coming to the plate now, Ward Naquin. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Eduardo Gutierrez. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Ready now, Jimmy Hooper.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Well, you see that sometimes in day games. It's easy to say that from here that he should have made the play, but the ball gets lost in that big sky sometimes. It's a play that should have been made. You kind of feel bad for him at the same time.
Standing in now, Lucas Pitts, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Pitch.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got
go.
a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready once again, Wendell Lombard. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And the second run will score as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box now, Craig Shantz, grounded to the right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Samuels. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Orlando Lima comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Vinny Oliveros will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Here's the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Lima rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. Popped up. Trujillo is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 costly errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. And Montgomery's out in front here, 11-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Pedro Juarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ground ball right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The second baseman, Giancarlo Trujillo.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Trujillo. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And that misses 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in
Now
on a guy's
batting,
hands
center
and
fielder,
completely lock him up.
James
That's such a tough pitch to do anything with.
Wood.
If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, James Bush. Lifted in the air to center. Pitts sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Your
John
attention, please.
Ramirez comes
Out
on to
pitch.
work now, and
Well,
he's their
look out.
usual closer, but
Number
this is
7.
obviously not a
John.
save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all
Ramirez.
about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can
The
see
batter,
he's a
number 6.
little nervous out there.
Shortstop.
Some people call it
Thurman.
butterflies, but to him it probably feels like
Thompson.
pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now at the plate, Thurman Hanson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Story gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying
left
for a
fielder,
swing and
number
miss
3.
when you throw that pitch
Jimmy
in a 2-strike count, but
Hooper.
clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The center fielder,
Digging in
number
once
14.
again, Lucas Pitts.
Lucas Pitts.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Naquin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Biscuits lead it 11-0. Now to the plate, Frank Samuels. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
For
Now
me,
batting,
check swings
catcher,
are right there next to
Ezra.
bang-bang plays at first
Justin.
as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Ezra Chassin. This one's flared off to the right side. Chance is going to get there. 2 down. Digging in now,
first
Jack
baseman.
Whitney.
Jack Whitney.
The 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He brings it in, and they will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Biscuits posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Paul Wood wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
Here now is
to
our
find out
final line
more, head
score.
over to
First for the victorious Montgomery
theshownation.com.
Biscuits. 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining.